Hi everybody, Cynthia with SwanSoapandSuch. I have all my oils here, olive, coconut, palm, shea butter, and castor oil. And the palm oil is RSPO, which is responsibly harvested. Okay, so oatmeal milk and honey. Well, first I have just my oils. They're all melted. I'm at room temperature, about 80 degrees. I'm going to add a teaspoon of honey powder. So we're going to add that in. It'll come out of my container here. It's very humid here today. Okay, honey powder. And I have goat milk powder. I have 4 teaspoons of goat milk powder. That'll go in. And I have my kaolin clay. I have 4 tablespoons of, not kaolin clay, colloidal oatmeal. I do have kaolin clay in with my fragrance right here. So we just mix it up. I'm using Nature's Garden Oatmeal Milk and Honey. And we will stick blend our mixture. Let me get my stick blender here. And get all these blended in before we put in our lye. Those bubbles out. There we go. I'm not using any micas today with this. I'm going to just be using a little TD in natural soap color. So I have my lye mixture here, and I have organic sugar and sea salt in here. So that helps harden it. I don't use the sodium lactate when I use this, so we'll add it to our oils. There we go. And I'll put the lid back on this. Keep it safe. Got my titanium dioxide I mixed in here. 3 tablespoons of water of distilled water with 3 tablespoons of the titanium dioxide, which I got from Mad Micas. Okay, and let's bring this to an emulsion. I think my stick blender's having some issues today. It just doesn't want to work right. Usually it's not this loud. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's emulsified. So all my oils and my lye water are now one. So I want to split off some for my titanium dioxide. I'll do that into this small container. There we go. A little bit of lint, maybe. Is that how much? Yeah, that looks good. So I got no more markings on my container. So, okay, so I'll give this a stir. I'll give this a stir. We'll put this aside for a minute. And we'll get our titanium dioxide out. Shake and shake and shake it. I'll get my measuring tool. Just over here. Okay. I'm going to put a lot of titanium in this, little bit, 1 tablespoon. That's it. I'm going to put a lot of titanium in this, little bit. 1 tablespoon. That's it. Okay. So we'll mix this up. And we're going to need to stick blend this a little bit. And let me bring this back. We're going to put our fragrance in to our soap mixture here. Let's see. There we go. Put that there. Just a little bit in there. And the rest in here. Scrape it out. Get all that in our recipe. Now this fragrance does discolor, but it's so divine. I just love it. It's my mom's favorite. Get the rest of that. Okay. On that, I'll stir this up. Okay. So this will be pretty much the color of the soap, maybe a tad darker, and then we're going to do a hanger swirl with the titanium dioxide so it can have a nice look on the inside of this natural colored soap. Actually, before I do that, let me just do this just a little. We do want it a little thick. Okay, we've just got trace going now. I do want it kind of thin, so let's do this just a little. Come on, get those bubbles out. Ah, that's what we wanted, a nice white to contrast. Now we've got trace on that. Trace is when you can see the lines in the soap after after you mix it, and then you can, it thickens up, and then you can see the lines of the soap on top. So I'll just scrape some of this off. Okay, get our mold. Oops. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we'll just pour this down in here like that, most of it in like that. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna put that white down in there from high up. Okay, we'll save a little, not much. Then we'll pour the rest of this in there. I'm kind of liking this hanger swirl. I think, I mean not hanger swirl, but this drop. I think I'm just going to leave it this time because I want to see what it looks like. I know what the hanger swirl looks like. So let's see what this one looks like without doing anything to it but what we've just done. So pour the rest of this in there. Okay. Now I'm going to have to wait a few minutes to let this set up. So I will bring you back in a minute. Oh, while I'm waiting for it to set up, I think I'll put the rest of this white on top. And then we'll do our design on top. So I didn't want to do it without you. Almost did. Sorry. There we go. That looks good. I love that look. Okay, scrape, scrape, scrape. Get it all out. Okay, I'll bring you back. Hi everybody, Cynthia here, back to cut Oatmeal Milk and Honey. Came out delightful. You can see the oatmeal in there. Maybe if it'll focus. There we go. Very nice. We'll get this cut. It smells so good. Give it a little extra light. We'll have some samples here. I love to give samples. There we go. We did a drop swirl in the white against the natural soap, so this always comes out so nice. It's so, I was looking for, here's this little thing I got from Bud's wood shop to put on the end of the loaf so it would support it while it's being cut, which is really nice. So there you go. Cutting at 1 1/4 inch, and that's what it looks like. A little bit for the end piece. And these will be just a little tiny swirl in the middle. Nothing really big deal. Just a little swirl in the middle. Very nice. Little swirl. Little drop swirl. And oatmeal, milk and honey scent from Nature's Garden. It smells so good. And it pretty much has, it's going to stay the color that it is. It's not going to discolor too much more. That's about the way it's going to look. A little swirl in there. And I did put sea salt and organic sugar in here, so it'll last a long time, and it'll have great bubbles. We always like bubbles. Of course, there is a bit of castor oil in here also. There we go. There you go. Very nice. I'll clean these bars up and they'll look great. Very, very delicate swirl. Very delicate. I love this soap. This is my mom's favorite scent, and I designed it specifically with my mom in mind. It's just so lovely. I love that swirl. It's very nice. There, that's what I wanted. Just a little bit of white swirl in the natural soap. go. And we'll cut this one up for samples. Maybe into thirds or so. Pardon my hand for a second. There we go, samples. Nice. Alright guys, God bless. Enjoy your day, stay safe, stay happy, and wash your hands. Bye, till next time. Thanks for watching.